Alright, tell me about which characters you think were opposite, and tell me what makes them opposite. Alright, let's see. Jada, I haven't heard from you yet today. Tell me about which two characters you thought were opposite. Alright, you picked Prince, Naveen, and Tiana. That's exactly who I picked too. Alright, tell me about why you picked Naveen and Tiana. Tell me about Naveen for starters.
Because he was stuck up and conceited about being a prince.
Alright, so he's stuck up about being a prince. Alright, somebody else tell me something about Prince Naveen that stands out to you. Let's see. Right now, tell me something about Naveen that stands out to you.
He's lazy. He don't want to do no work.
He's lazy. Excellent. Alright. Michael, tell me another something that stood out to you about Naveen. Loves music. Okay, sure. Alright, Kirsten?
He don't seem like he in a rush to get back to humans.
Okay, he's not in a rush for anything. Alright, good. Alright. Anything else about Prince Naveen that stands out to you? Alright, tell me about Tiana. First, let's describe Tiana, and then we'll talk about why they're opposite. Malik.
She's a waitress.
Okay, she's a waitress. Absolutely. That's definitely important something to know about her. Okay? Michael, tell me something else.
She's hardworking.
She's hardworking. Absolutely. How do you know she's hardworking?
Because she is the only one trying to go to the water.
Right, she's making that little raft and she's paddling them along, right? She builds it with a whole bunch of sticks, I guess, that she finds in the swamp. Right now, what else do you got?
She set her goal, like if she trying to get back to the water, so that's what she trying to do.
Okay, so she sets goals. Excellent. Alright, anybody else? And somebody I haven't heard from yet. Let's see. Young. What stood out to you about Princess Tiana?
Stubborn.
She's stubborn. Okay, good point. Well, how do you know that she's stubborn?
She won't listen to the other guy.
Okay. Alright, so what is it that makes them so opposite? Somebody tell me, now that we've described each of those characters, tell me what makes them so different. What stands out about them as so different? Jada?
About these two,
About these two.
I feel like Naveen is stuck up and Tiana, she's just trying to like set goals and trying to get like her dream job or stuff and help other people out while he's just laying back and what other people do for him.
Okay, good point. What else? Right now?
Tiana's hardworking. He's just lazy
And how do you know he's so lazy?
because he just sit back and watch her do all the work and not try to help her.
Excellent. And would you notice how does the fact that he just sits back there and doesn't do anything make Tiana seem hardworking? How does that make you notice that more?
Because she asks him and he just pull out the guitar and just make the guitar and stuff.
Okay. All right. So now if you flip to the other side of your notes, I want you to write these things down about foils. Now you did a really great job of pointing out that Naveen and Tiana are opposites. They are what we call foils. A foil is a character that is used to contrast another character. So basically a foil is a character who is completely opposite of another one. And the reason why an author would use two foils is to show you, to emphasize certain traits about one or both of those characters. Alright, so our example, obviously, is Tiana and Prince Naveen and Princess and the Frog. Tiana being so goal-oriented and so hardworking helps you see just how lazy and carefree Prince Naveen is, and vice versa. Alright, And while we're on the subject of foils, tell me if you can think of foils from a couple of these movies. Alright, so, Little Mermaid. I know it's a little bit old school, but can anybody think of two characters who are opposites of each other that make those opposite qualities stand out in Little Mermaid? Courtney.
The mermaid, the thing.
Ariel, right? Okay, Ariel. Who is Ariel's foil? So what is Ariel like in The Little Mermaid?
She a mermaid.
Well, of course she's a mermaid, but what's her personality like in The Little Mermaid?
She like the sing, and she like human stuff.
She likes human stuff, she likes to sing, and what else about her stands out?
She a mermaid human.
Human mermaid.
I know she's a little human mermaid. It's called The Little Mermaid, but she's
She's cheerful
She's cheerful, and why does she get into it with her dad all the time?
Because he's so serious.
and overprotective.
He's real serious and overprotective, and she is kind of carefree, and she's independent, and she wants to do what she wants, right? Who is the opposite of Ariel?
That man that she met.
Which man has she met?
The human.
That's her boyfriend. How are they opposite?
The octopus.
The octopus, Ursula. All right, tell you what. Think about it this way. Okay, so if Ariel is super independent and she's into humans and she doesn't want her dad to tell her what to do, right? Who has the opposite of those characteristics? So somebody who is really rule-oriented and they're into the sea and they want Ariel to do what Ariel is told to do and they don't want to buck the system. Who can you think of? Byron?
Fish that.
Which fish?
I said her
Yellow
dad.
and blue.
Okay, we've got her dad. Her dad could be a foil. All right, there's two foils to Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Her dad. Why is her dad a foil? Why is her dad the opposite of Ariel?
Because he not like her.
Well, how is he not like her?
Carefree. Yeah, he not carefree.
Well, okay, he's not carefree, and if Ariel's all into humans, what's the dad like? He's all into the sea. All right, there we go. All right, who wants? All right, think about another character from Little Mermaid who might be the foil to Ariel. Young? The crab, excellent. All right, Sebastian. Why is Sebastian a good example of a foil for Ariel?
He just like the dad. The crab's always telling Ariel to do what her dad does.
Right, okay, the crab is uptight, right? The crab's always, ladies, up here. Janisha, that's up here, thank you. The crab is always telling Ariel to do what her dad's telling her to do. And when Ariel doesn't do what she's supposed to do, how does the crab act?
That's her daddy. He get mad and stuff.
He gets mad because he's what?
Frustrated.
He's frustrated. He's what?
He's going to tell her.
He's going to tell her daddy, and he's going to tell her daddy because he's worried, right? He's a little worrywart. Is Ariel worried about anything?
No.
No, she sells her soul to the crazy octopus lady to be human for 3 days, right? So Ariel doesn't really think that kind of stuff through. Sebastian does. Okay, so if it helps, write down Ariel is a foil to Sebastian and King Triton. If you've seen The Little Mermaid, go ahead and write that down. It's my favorite movie too. Your girl after my own heart. Okay, what about Beauty and the Beast? All right. All right, Kirsten.
The animal and the princess.
In Beauty and the Beast? Are we talking about the same one?
Yeah. When she was dancing with that big old animal.
The Beast?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say they're opposite?
Because she a human and he an animal.
Okay. All right. So you're giving me a good example of. So on the outside, they're opposite. Okay. Now, foils, you usually want to go more towards what about this character's personality makes them stand out as different from this other character.
Maybe she didn't like him because he was an animal, but she probably didn't know he was going to turn to a human. Shut up. She probably didn't know he was going to turn to a human and he really liked her.
True. Okay. All right. So you're telling me things that are true. Okay. Still not quite what foils are about. So let me give you an example. Okay. Take the character Lumiere, the little candlestick, in Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Those of you who have seen the movie, what is Lumiere like in the movie?
Joyful and stuff.
He's very joyful. Who else can tell me something about Lumiere and Beauty and the Beast? Raise your hand if you've seen Beauty and the Beast, because nobody's seen it, then we'll move on. All right, we only got about half the people. Let's see if you have all seen this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Home Alone. Raise your hand if you've seen Home Alone. You've seen Home Alone. All right, that's what I thought. Okay, Home Alone. Let's think about the two bad guys in Home Alone. All right, you've got, what are their names?
I don't know.
remember
And
that.
let's just say little hair.
We'll say the short guy and the tall guy in Home Alone, 'cause I can't remember their names either. Okay? So, what's the little short guy all about in Home Alone?
He
Michael?
all about his business.
He's all about business, okay? Good. What do you mean by he's all about business?
He all about rounding other people up.
Okay? What is the tall guy like in Home Alone?
He's
Malik?
kind of stupid.
He's kind of stupid. And why is he kind of stupid? What's he concerned about that the little short guy isn't?
The cops, the houses, the burglary, whatever, something.
What's that?
Being challenged up to the law. Like, I don't know. Like,
Let me give you an example, all right? They go in their burglaries, right? And you said that the short little guy's all about business, right? So he wants to get in and get out with the loot, right? All right. So they go into one of the houses. They break into the house. What does the tall guy do that the short guy's like, dude? Really? Right now?
He floods the house, like he put the towel in there.
He floods the house. Why does he flood the house?
But then a wet band.
Because he wants to be the wet bandits. What's he concerned about? Is he concerned about just getting the money and leaving?
Certain about the names.
No, he wants them to have this name. So he's a little bit more goofy, he's a little bit more scatterbrained. The other guy's all about business, okay? And you see that difference between the two of them because one of them's so scatterbrained, so you see how business-oriented the little one is. Is this starting to make a little bit more sense?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit? All right. So, to kind of give you an example, all right, I often say that my roommate and I are foils, all right? So, here we are right here. Now, let's focus. I told you that foils are more about personality traits, and you can't really see personality traits in a picture. So, I'll fill